So yeah, when did I start collecting kicks? Well, the thing is, I never actually started collecting, you see. What happened was that I'd buy a pair of trainers and then I'd buy another pair and just not throw away the previous ones. So it sort of became an accumulation. So I don't really have, this is like year zero. But yeah, I mean, there was a point where, it just sort of started growing and growing and growing. I don't know when that point was. I remember in about, 89, 90, no, about 90, I'd say. Probably had about 15 pairs, quite modest by these days standards. But back then it's like, yo, you've got 15 pairs of trainers. What do you need 15 pairs for? But yeah, I mean, it was quite freakish to have even 15 pairs of trainers around then. I mean, maybe you could say that was the start. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's a funny one. Why do I buy shoes? I buy shoes because it's the part of the look. It's like, why do I buy a pair of jeans? Why do I buy, a hoodie? Why do I buy a shirt? Why do I buy a polo shirt? Why do I buy a hat? Why do I buy anything? It's all about aesthetics. It's all about, accentuating, your personality or whatever you feel comfortable wearing. I've always worn kicks, since whenever, having a knockabout in the street, skating, breakdancing badly, not at all really, just like a lump on the floor. But that's primarily why I'm into it through that. So music and sport, basically, and have shaped my life, you could say, and that is my love. That's where my love for kicks comes from, which is different to now. I mean, that's how it all started off. These days, kids are getting into it because the elders, such as myself, are into it, and their rap stars are wearing it, and it's the same for me or whoever's wearing it. Do you know what I mean? It's a part of a look and a uniform or a style. That's why I wear kicks, and maybe late adopters, and subsequent adopters are on the same sort of tip. How many pairs do I have? It's a contentious issue. I mean, I was talking to Steve Bryden the other day, and he was like, because I've never counted them really, and he was saying, "Oh, Kish, you got like 4,000 or 5,000." I was like, "What? Are you sure?" I was going, "I don't know, man." He goes, "Yeah." Well, he's one of the few who's seen everything in its entirety. He's seen my storage. He's seen here. He knows what's up. And he's old. He's one of the OGs as well. He was an integral part of Crooked Tongues for many years from the start. So I mean, he seems to think that's what I've got, but I ain't got a clue. I really don't. I mean, I've got over 2,000. I'll give you that. Favorite brand at the moment? I always say my favorite shoes, my favorite brand is whatever I'm going to wear that day, because there's just no way you can, I mean, everyone does some exceptional stuff. It's, I'm loving the fact what Brooks are doing right now, what Diadora are doing right now. I had Diadoras back in the day. Adi are killing it. New Balance, always killing it. The Cock are coming through. K-Swiss are coming through. Puma are doing stuff. Nike's doing stuff. I mean, Converse doing some wicked stuff. I mean, everyone's challenging each other, and it's really good. Streetwear, sneaker culture has just never been bigger. It's going to keep on growing. More generations are coming through. It started from something so small, and it's grown into something fantastic. It really has. It's wonderful.